why does John tell a story of Jesus solving a catering mishap? Sure, weddings are big occasions, and nobody wants theirs to go wrong. But given that John tells us later that Jesus healed the lame, gave sight to the blind, and even raised the dead, why include a story about someone who underestimated the right quantity of booze to buy for a party? And what on earth has that got to do with anybody in the 21st century? We might ask ourselves, what was Jesus doing at a party like that in the first place? Today, religious figures are not on the top of the guest list when we want to let our hair down. And yet here is Jesus, not only a guest at the party, but he's the one making sure the celebrations continue. In the ancient Hebrew scriptures, wine was a symbol of joy and feasting, of celebration and satisfaction, a figure of what every human soul longs for. In those scriptures, there was a promise that one day God himself would come to the world and bring a day where wine was abundant, where joy and feasting are everlasting, and where peace and harmony were triumphant. The wedding then, where the wine is about to run out and the party come to a sad end, seems to capture the experience of waiting for joy in a world where, if it comes at all, it quickly departs. This couple's dilemma, facing disappointment and disillusionment on what is supposed to be a day of deepest joy and satisfaction, is actually a quandary we all face and the hardest human predicament to solve. And yet, with the intervention of Jesus, they find that not only is the wedding saved from catastrophe, but something far more wonderful and abundant than they could ever have dreamt of is provided for them. What must those who know what Jesus has done conclude? What to make of a man who could make 130 gallons of water into the finest wine? Could the ancient promises really come true? Could it be that in this small, anonymous wedding, something far more significant and wonderful is taking place? Who is Jesus? And if this is what Jesus can do for a party, then what could he do for a whole life? You might have questions about this story, so why not use the studies within the text and discuss all your questions with a friend?